Hey guys, welcome back to another Tool Tuesday, episode 2. I'll start over here and get into more exciting stuff. To start out, I got a little handheld metal detector at Princess Auto. It was pretty cheap. It was like $30. The thought behind this was for when I drop, tools in the snow, working outside in the service truck. You're dropping a nut or a bolt or a tool in the snow. It sucks, especially in winter. It is minus 31 degrees Celsius right now, which is like minus 25 Fahrenheit. It's gross. You don't want to be digging around in the snow for lost tools. So I got that metal detector, pretty cool. Just some of these door buzzers, so when the magnets are pulled apart, it sets off an alarm. I got these to put on the door to the basement so my toddler doesn't walk down the stairs. The sound is so awful that my wife's like, no, we'll find some other ones. Take those ones to the shop. So I'll put those on some cabinets, stuff like that, and then when I go away, I'll flick them on and then catch it on the security system. Someone opens it, right, the noise will set it off. Yeah, I got this just so I can get this package out of the way. I already opened this up and kind of did my thing with it. It is a 3-piece magnetic tool holder set. There's the part number from Princess Auto. It is a 18-inch, a 12-inch, and a 8-inch magnetic rail. This month in their flyer, they did have the 24-inch rails made by Grip or packaged by Grip for $7, which is a smoking hot deal. Princess Auto I went to, I saw people walking out with them. They were sold out. The other Princess Auto in my area was sold out. I saw online a bunch were. There was still stock online. After I got home from the city, I went to order some. They were out of stock online, so they were pretty hot buy. So I got these ones just to, they're a little more expensive, but oh well. One thing I'll say that I'm not too happy about is how that side's not magnetic, only that side is, and these ones aren't a super strong magnet, so I don't know if there's other brands that are better. You might honestly be better off going to a kitchen supply section. Just toss that on the floor for now. Get the ones for like holding knives, stuff like that. They might work better. But what I got these for was for my 25-piece Tecton hook, pick, and mini pry bar set. So I got the little mini pry bar set up there. I got my blunts and I got my pointies. Hiccups. There's no real good way of organizing these in the drawer without taking up a whole ton of space. And now, again, I was hoping I could just stick this to the lip of my toolbox or something like that to carry these, but it won't stick on that side, and I didn't feel like drilling and screwing into my toolbox, so here we are. This will work for now. I'll figure something else better because I hate to walk across the shop every time I need one of them guys. But anyway, so that's it. I just got some batteries. They're pretty cheap at Princess Auto. I got a bundle of USB-C chargers off Amazon. I'm always losing them and wrecking them. So just for charging all my lights, work lights, stuff like that. Then just some other supplies, like some concrete anchors and roll pins, clevis pins for brakes. These are pretty cheap at Princess Auto. I think they're like $5 for a pack of 10. So they're like 50 cents a piece there. Some anchors. I relocated my air compressor, so I'm going to anchor it down today. Precision ratcheting screwdriver. I only had down to a T8 before. This set goes down to a T5. And some of my ratchets, the faceplate is smaller than I had, so I had to get a precision screwdriver. I'm not going to use this a lot, so I went and got a cheap Titan one. So that'll do just fine. Some little application brushes. These are kind of a consumable for me, but this is a pretty cheap pack. I think I was buying them individually before, and paying a couple bucks each. This is a couple dollars for the whole pack at at Princess Auto. So yeah, acid brush set. What I use these for is for things like, you know, copper coat and anti-seize. Once you can't really reach it with the little brush that comes on the lid, or if that little brush breaks off, that's where these come in really nice. I got 2 of these. One's still here in the packaging. A little Craftsman, made in USA, full lifetime warranty, blah blah blah. You know, the Craftsman spiel, because they, come on, focus there. Let's bring it. Oh well, part number's not really important. It's a cheap little tool. Made in USA though. It's just a little, it's non-ratcheting, but just a little spinner for your hand. You can stick your ratchet in that end to turn it into, you know, bit adapter socket with just a finger spinner on it. Comes with the number 2 Phillips, a 1/4 inch blade, and a 1/4 inch socket adapter. Pretty neat. I got them for like $5 each at PV Mart, because PV Mart's going down the drain. So I got those, and I got some new bib overalls. So I just thought I got a second one, be good stocking stuff or something like that. I got these from Princess Auto. They got pretty cheap stuff like this in their wholesale or their surplus aisle. It's some T25 longs. I'm doing a fuel pressure regulator on a Duramax right now, and you kind of got to get way down in there, and it's 3 T25 fasteners, and I had the short bits, but the problem is then we'll put those in an adapter. I'm too fat to get beside it, and then my long bit sockets were too long. It was hitting other stuff, so I picked these up. These are $1.50, and then I got this set at Princess Auto as well, and it's just a few different sizes there. Like I got looks like a 1/4 inch blade, S2 square, T20, T25, and a number 2 Phillips. And then they come with this magnetic collar that clicks on all of them, so you don't drop your nut. I figured that might be handy for this job, just for the T25. This kit was like $5, so pretty affordable. Titan pliers. Every time there's a set of Titan pliers at Princess Auto that I don't have, I pick them up, just because it is a super cheap place to buy them. This set was $10 Canadian. So I mean, you get a set of 11-inch diagonal cutters for I don't know, it'd be like $6-7 US, $10 Canadian. Not bad. My snap-on ones cost $130. When I first bought them, I was in a real pinch. I need them right now, and the snap-on truck was coming that day, so I bucked up and bought them. I do really, really love them, and they're worth every penny of it. But if it's not something you're going to use all the time, this is a great cheap alternative. Even on Amazon, these I think are still under $20. Or you could go in between and spend tool truck prices still, but still get your familiar Titan pliers. That laser etching right there costs a additional $50 to $60. It's something where if you want the ease of warranty of the Mack truck, if your Mack truck comes by all the time, mine doesn't. He maybe comes once a month at the very end of the month to drop off a flyer, because he won't give me time to think about stuff in the flyers, stuff like that. He just drops it off, and I don't know. He missed me last time. Not a lot of love lost for Mack tools lately. They got to step up their game. But the Titan ones, yeah, because they're $10. I like them. And they also carry a lifetime warranty. And Princess Auto carries a really wicked return policy and warranty on everything there. Like, I think they're second to none for return policy. I got this Ryl'd set on Amazon. Part number is 42400. It is a airline disconnect tool kit for those push connectors. Again, being a service truck guy, somewhere where it gets to minus 30 degrees, fumbling around with push connectors in the cold sucks. And I've seen these in a few toolbox tour videos, and guys seem to really like them and say that they work fantastic. So I picked them, give them a try. There are other brands, like every other Ryl'd tool, like the electrical disconnect pliers, stuff like that, that do rip these off. So you can get them a couple dollars cheaper. I got these on sale for $50, and the off-brand ones were $42. And I'm like, hey, well, I'm gonna get the Ryl'd. Ryl'd's a great company. These are made in USA, so you know, support that as much as you can before I have to start paying tariffs on shit like this, you know. This guy here, I haven't shown this yet. It is a adjustable level for checking your camber and caster on cars for like alignment. So you stick that on your like your axle nut or something like that in front of your car, and you can check camber, caster, or you could even zero it out, move it to the other side, see how many degrees you're out, adjust it, that kind of thing. Pretty handy tool. I like them. I've used them before. They are adjustable, so you can bring this in and out, and then there you have that one up there to make sure that you're level that way. Pretty handy tool, especially if you're like me and you don't have $40,000 for an alignment machine. This to just help me get it a little bit closer when I'm doing suspension work. And then I always tell my customers, you know, go in for an alignment, and I put that on the invoice and work order, stuff like that, because I don't do enough of that a year to pay for an alignment machine. So for the $100 I could have made, I'll just send that out and tell them, you know, take it somewhere else for the alignment. These guys, the airline tools, and this came in the evening after my last Tool Tuesday video, so they didn't quite make the cut. These are the mid-length or the semi-deep Castleman 1/4 inch chrome sockets. These are off Amazon. We're going from 3/16 to 9/16, no skips, and we're going from 4 to 15, no skips. I do have other videos up on these guys. I've been using them. I got them onto the same rails I use for everything else. These rails were super cheap off Amazon. I like them because the 1/4 inch, the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch all fit. Like they're the same clips on the same rails, and they're cheap. They come as like I think 15 or 16 inches long, and a guy can put on exactly what he wants, cut it, cap it, go. So I have like sets like that. I do have a video up on my page on the 500 piece Canadian Tire Mastercraft set. I'll just give a quick glance. If you're interested in that, go back, watch the video. It's a pretty complete set. Like, it's pretty good. I like it. Comes with all this stuff, bunch of ratchet wrenches and ratchet stuff like that. But like, I have them all on these rails. So there's all my 12-point SAE 1/4 inch, right? There's all my 6-point SAE 1/4 inch on a rail. So I'm able to just grab a rail and go if I need to. And these rails are only like a couple dollars each. So super cheap alternative. They're pretty good. But yeah, go check out that video if you're interested. It comes with, it's a really complete kit. And I've been using those sockets almost exclusively for in shop use. So I've been using those for the last 2-3 months. They are great. That's a great set. I love that set. I use it all the time. Okay, moving on to the last thing is they had more Craftsman V-series at Princess Auto. That's the only place I've seen it for sale in Canada. They kind of came into the surplus aisle there after Craftsman V-series kind of went bad. You can see on the larger sizes the chroming stops before going in. I like that. The smaller sizes it doesn't. It's the same as the shallow set that I have that I did a review on or showed. It's a nice set. I like the aluminum rail. That's what I was excited for. I love magnetic socket holders and tool organizers that I can just throw on the side of something. You toss it on the side of your hoist, and there you go. There's your common deep metric sizes there. I do rock a Tecton socket set in my little pull around parts cart. I'll kind of show that quick. Was in my first Tecton tool haul, and I've had this in a couple other videos, but this kind of lives here in the cart. It's my 5/16 to 3/4 and my 8 to 19. So I just kind of keep those guys there. That gets used on for a good majority of stuff that works, and then I keep all my screwdrivers here. Some deep 1/2-inch impacts. My Expert by Mac Tools, shallows and deeps. These are 5/16 to 1 inch. And then my gray tools, I have some of them out, 3/8 to 1 inch, deep and shallow. These are magnetic rails. And then the foam case with the ratchet and extensions and stuff. Again, I got a crazy bad addiction to socket sets. I have so many different copies and copies and copies of these kind of things, and like that's just what I show quick. That's my like quick grab stuff. Again, that tool cart's full. I got a bunch all over throughout the service truck. But yeah, nice set. There's the part number is CMMT17560V. That's not going to do you any good. Craftsman doesn't sell these. From what I've heard from people, they aren't warrantying these. They basically just dumped everything, and I don't know what's going on. Comment down below if you know what's going on with the V-series. If it's just because they're revamping and they're coming out with the Generation 2 or something like that, or doing better, or if they're just giving up completely. I've seen and heard that their 20-volt tool line, they're wholesaling that out too. So I don't know what's happening with the V-series. I think they marketed them poorly, and then they had too high of a price, so the people that would stumble across them in Home Depot go, why the heck would I pay $100 for this when I could pay $100 for a 150-piece set of Craftsman stuff, right? So if they were a little more fair with their prices, and if they would have marketed better towards mechanics and other people, I think it could have done really well, because I do like the V-series tools, at the exception of the ratchets. But the wrenches, the sockets, the screwdrivers, stuff like that, they all feel really good in the hand. The grips on the ratchets are some of my favorites, but the ratchets just kind of suck. One crappy thing about this set, so this set retails for like $100 Canadian. I did not pay that. I think it was closer to $50 is what I got it for. And that's, in my mind, a fair price for a mid-grade, higher to mid-grade lifetime warranty set for a rail. That's close to what you're paying for Napa ones, stuff like that, or a gear wrench, or Mastercraft. If you were to get this set from Mastercraft, it'd be close to that. But one thing that sucks is just pulling it out of the case. I pulled it out, and these magnetic socket rails that came on, the magnet came right out, and the magnet itself is pretty strong. I have no doubt it would hold this set up, but the glue came undone on me. It might be my fault for leaving it in the car overnight in -30, but something to keep in mind if you live in a cold climate, or if they're not going to be in a heated area, you may have to re-glue your magnets. Anyways, thanks for watching. Sorry it was a bit of a longer video, but that's kind of what I got this week. I'm also going to be, I will have released, I'm filming this a day early, I will have released a video of my end of the month, all the tools I bought in January. It's a couple days late, but this is my first day back at work after the weekend. So some of this stuff won't be included, like, you know, like these I got, these I hadn't. But then just if you're interested in that and seeing everything I got all month, be sure to go check that out. Subscribe, give me a like, you know, it's free. I appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching.